I can label Duke the #1 Crip in murder world after Little Rank has been gone.
Right.
It's Grammy weekend, you know I'm feeling right. Mary on my pants, I'm in here shaking hands. Before
Trey 600 with the niggas who run it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, yeah. Trey 600 with the niggas who.
You know, I might just let him. Another thing about eyeball, you're gonna check your finances, cause you haven't found nothing new to say about Percy yet.
Right.
Whenever you find something new to say, whenever I can give you something new to say, start saying something.
Right.
Other than that, but every time you see me doing something new, you ain't never got nothing to say.
Right.
You understand me? You don't talk about the new you see me doing. You just talk about the other and try to make it like it's new.
Right.
That Charleston game on me. I don't pay that nigga no attention. He don't live here rent free.
Yes, sir.
The other Kunta don't live here rent free. Come on, I seen everything you said about, you said about Duke said this, Duke said that. Duke said when I came home, nigga, I ain't talk to him. I didn't let the internet get to my head. Let me tell you something about that, homie. Let me tell you something about that. About what reals do. I don't crap that I ain't been around in 28 years. That's been locked up in a penitentiary. Let me ask Kunta one question since you want a little attention. How many letters did you write Duke? Okay, I'm just gonna let you soak in that for a minute. Duke, let me tell you something about Duke. I have been approved to speak on anything I want to speak on when it comes to Duke, nigga. Yeah, Duke is a name I wouldn't bring up to none of you. I wouldn't even talk about Duke. Duke, I ain't never talked about Duke. The only thing I never did was bring up Duke. You hear me? But Duke has gave me permission to talk about it. You dig what I'm saying? You don't even want to know the terror that comes with that man. Them don't know. When they ask that, do you got some stories about you and Duke? No, they don't got no story about them and Duke. Duke didn't want nigga like that. Duke hung around. Yeah. Let y'all soak in that for a minute. Whole different Crip from what these looking at. That's a whole different man from what y'all looking at. That's not even that's the big homie y'all looking at. But y'all don't even know who Duke is. Guess who did? But guess who did? No, yeah, I can label Duke the #1 Crip in murder world after Little Rank has been gone.
Right.
But listening to Duke's stories, because one thing Duke can tell you is more about where he been than info word on that side when it comes to this Crip. Yeah, the head talking about ain't now. And guess what? I'm proud to say that's why I chose to be around. All that time in prison that he did just saved his life. That's all. Guess what? He know it, and I know it. These niggas can talk about, cuz don't give about none of this, cuz a whole righteous man. But he can tell y'all about it in a whole righteous way that I can't. That I can't notice that don't even deserve to be around, that he's sitting around. Because he didn't even hang around them type. He hung around OG Percy. He came to OG Percy house, stayed in OG Percy room. I came to his house, I stayed in his mama house in her room. And everywhere they went on the south, everywhere his family went on the south, that's where I was at, cuz. Yeah. I'm talking about, they don't remember them days. I just stayed on every street there was where I had to follow my baby mama. That was Duke's sister.
Right.
And I had my mother. She was a bad mother. Hell no. I'd kill a mother quick. And she know it. The sad thing was too much of her. Quick. Boy, what? But anyway, Duke said some of the really to let you know a mind frame of a real gangster. He said, man, one thing I loved about Duke, I called Duke after I seen him sitting on side the background with his arms crossed, just totally disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? To my G, you understand me? That's how I feel. You understand me? If you got my never think, you know, and then try to take words and say, man, you say you don't give a fuck, this internet get to your head. You ain't called him since he been home. Let me let y'all know the reason. The man just did 20-something years. Well, but I get at and act like I've been there the whole 20-something years, and that nigga did a whole bunch of time in prison by his mother. Did none of you just write him? Ask him, did he ever once get a letter from Percy? You motherfucker write him. I didn't write him like a pen pal, but we heard from each other. I got kites from Duke while I was in the penitentiary. That nigga never lost contact with me, nigga, since he been a child, nigga. And it's some of my damn kids, nigga. I got a son named Percy Jr. that's just like Duke, nigga. A split image mentality of dangerous. That's the Duke. I can talk about Duke. Y'all don't know Duke. Y'all just know the nigga y'all doing the interview. Y'all know him. But I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all would have knew who Duke was and be talking like y'all and said something about Percy, because that's how close me and Duke was. Hold on. Is. Hold on. For life, gonna forever be. The things in that interview, he said we was family before we was gang. Don't put words in my homie mouth, cuz. That's a little homie to me still. And he said, yeah, I am your little homie. He told me on the phone the other day, I'm your little homie, but you my big homie. You did what I'm saying? He said, you was older than us, cuz I say that because you were older than us when we was around you. You right. And he said, we looked up to you in certain ways, you understand me, that I didn't even know they were looking up to me in. You understand me? Because I never looked down on them. We was just all the same when it came to it. We all had the same. We didn't see these. Now Dope ain't got no story. We was snatching niggas' rags out their pocket like that. The thing you can see when you see a critter, he ain't like you and take his rag from it. You know how many rags I done snatched? You know how many niggas I done put on the set, nigga? Put on the set, cuz. These I don't gotta, I'm just in the past. See, still living in the past because they ain't came to the future yet. They ain't gonna never make it to the future. Right. I'm in the future now. And I can talk about the past. The past ain't nothing but the past. When you talk about it, they feel like you still in them. Nigga said I was a G just because he been doing it longer than I have on his age. And how did I be this? Because let me tell you something, nigga, I was gang banging with fucking Crips and Bloods got here, nigga. Okay, y'all know what's going on. It's Trey 600, 3600. Y'all get it to him, man. Get it to him. Okay, the OG Percy, man. Bars.